I'm Michelle with 2 L's.
And I'm Natalie the Red.
And we are Forcify Entertainment. And today we're back for another first time watching reaction. Yes, today we're going to be watching a movie that Natalie has not seen. And that is Fight Club. So guys, I technically saw this when I saw this when I was like 16 at someone's house. So do even I remember this movie? No, I do not. But Natalie hasn't seen it, so
did it not leave a big impression?
Not as a 16-year-old girl, no. I think I recall, Brad Pitt having a nice body maybe in this, but and a nice face. But
that's fair.
But that's about all I remember. Yeah, we'll be watching it with her. Natalie's first time watching of Fight Club. I know they fight in this movie.
There's a club.
But last year around this time we watched David Fincher's Seven. And I actually really thought that was a really good movie, incredibly acted, and just kind of had it was its own thing, really. So I figured now would be a good time for us to watch Fight Club. Don't know if we'll like this one.
It's the Brad Pitt time of year, apparently.
I'm interested to see how I feel about this as an adult. Yeah, so I'll be interested to see my take at the end of this movie.
Yeah, see what it seems like. What I do know of this movie is that it seems like so many men seem to gravitate towards it or have a love for it.
Oh, you mean in real life?
Yeah. Okay. And so, yeah, I'm just interested to see what you guys are into.
It's a bro movie.
Yeah.
So we'll see if these two girls like the bro movie.
We'll see if I can hang with this movie and the fighting. We'll see.
But before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed to Forcify Entertainment, we are on the road. We are trying to get 50K before the end of the year. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also give the video a thumbs up and ring the notification bell. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and check out David Fincher's Fight Club.
People are always asking me if I know Tyler Durden.
Would you like to say a few words to mark the occasion?
I can't think of anything.
That old saying, how you always hurt the one you love? Well, it works both ways. In 2 minutes, primary charges will blow base charges and a few square blocks will be reduced to smoldering rubble. All of this, the gun, the bomb, has got something to do with a girl named Marla Singer. Bob had bitch tits.
Oh, that's a man?
For 6 months, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep.
It's that old school Starbucks logo.
When deep space exploration ramps up, it'll be the corporations that name everything. The Microsoft Galaxy, Planet Starbucks. Like so many others, I had become a slave to the IKEA nesting instinct, the Klipsk personal office unit, the Hovatrek home exerbike. I'd flip through catalogs and wonder, what kind of dining set defines me as a person?
I had it all.
Knees together, those awkward little steps.
Those awkward little steps.
Bob had been a champion bodybuilder.
My 2 grown kids won't even return my phone calls.
Go ahead. Cornelius. You can cry.
Oh my gosh, that's so awkward.
I let go. Lost in oblivion.
That's what he needed, though. No.
Did he cry?
I found freedom.
Oh, he is.
Babies don't sleep this well.
He just need a good cry, I guess.
We all do sometimes.
These are all the different groups.
If I didn't say anything, people always assume the worst.
It's just lets them think it. Well, I mean,
I guess
it'd be awkward to be like, actually, I don't have it.
Imagine your pain as a white ball of healing light. Moves over your body, healing you. Now
I feel an easier way to cry if you need to is just to watch Good Will Hunting.
That usually works.
Where does it lead? To your cave. Step forward. You're going to find your power animal.
Penguin.
Every evening I died, And every evening I was born again. And she ruined everything.
This is cancer, right?
As she smokes a cigarette.
Marla Singer did not have testicular cancer.
Well, neither do you.
And again it seized the day. My tuberculosis Friday night. Her lie reflected my lie. And suddenly, I felt nothing. I couldn't cry. I couldn't sleep.
She ruined his cry.
Yeah.
Next group,
Yeah, I saw the flash again.
Did you see it again?
Yeah. Did you see it?
I didn't see it that time. I must have looked down just a split second. Because that's how fast it is.
Marla, you liar! You big tourist! I need this! Now get out!
when you have insomnia, you're never really asleep and you're never really awake.
That's rough.
That's miserable.
Chloe looked the way Meryl Streep's skeleton would look if you made it smile and walk around a party being extra nice to everybody.
I no longer have any fear of death. No one will have sex with me. I'm so close to the end, and all I want is to get laid for the last time. Lubricants and amyl nitrate.
Oh my gosh.
Lady.
Everyone, let's thank Chloe.
They're like, wait, lady, it's a Wendy's.
You step inside your cave and you walk.
If I did have a tumor, I'd name it Marla.
Now find your power animal.
Slide.
Hey. We need to talk. You're a faker. You're not dying.
You have melanoma. Saw you had tuberculosis. I saw you had testicular cancer.
I saw you practicing this. Tell me off.
I'll expose you.
Go ahead. I'll expose you.
Yeah.
I take lymphoma and tuberculosis.
You take tuberculosis. My smoking doesn't go over at all.
Oh gosh.
I want ascending bowel cancer.
The girl had done her homework.
Try to slip it by me, eh?
Look, we're gonna split it, okay? Take the first and third Sunday of the month.
Deal.
Hey, Marla! Marla! Maybe we should exchange numbers.
Okay.
This is how I met Marla Singer.
Doesn't have your name. Who are you? Cornelius? Any of the stupid names you give each night?
You wake up at a different time, in a different place. Could you wake up as a different person?
Brad.
On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0.
The father must have been you. Did you see where the fat's burned to the seat? The polyester shirt.
Are there a lot of these kinds of accidents?
That'd be my question.
I prayed for a crash or a mid-air collision. Life insurance pays off triple if you die on a business trip.
But who would it go to?
Right.
If you are seated in an emergency exit row,
I know that voice.
you know why they put oxygen masks on planes?
So you can breathe.
Oxygen gets you high. Suddenly you become euphoric, docile. You accept your fate. Blank faces, calm as Hindu cows.
What do you do for a living?
Why? So you can pretend like you're interested. You have a kind of sick desperation in your laugh? I make and I sell soap.
And this is how I met
Tyler Durden. Tyler, you are by far the most interesting single-serving friend I've ever met. Everything on a plane is single-serving, even the...
Well, I get it. It's very clever. How's that working out for you? What? Being clever.
Home was a condo on the 15th floor of a filing cabinet for widows and young professionals. When a volcanic blast of debris that used to be your furniture and personal effects blows out of your floor-to-ceiling windows and sails flaming into the night.
Oh gosh.
I suppose these things happen.
You can't go into the unit. Police orders.
Man.
If you ask me now, I couldn't tell you why I called him.
You're not gonna believe this.
You know, man, it could be worse. A woman could cut off your penis while you're sleeping and toss it out the window of a moving car.
There's always that.
There's always that.
My insurance is probably gonna cover it, so...
I would hope so.
Things you own end up owning you. Do what you like, man.
Just find a hotel.
What?
Just ask, man.
What?
You called me because you needed a place to stay.
Oh, hey, no.
Yes, you
I
did.
didn't mean...
So just ask.
Can I stay at your place?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was easy.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Let me tell you a little bit about Tyler Durden.
He also worked sometimes as a banquet waiter at the luxurious Pressman Hotel. He was the guerrilla terrorist in the food service industry. Seized on braised endive, and as for the cream of mushroom soup, well...
Go ahead. Tell him.
You get the idea.
Ew.
I don't want to die without any scars. So come on, hit me before I lose my nerve.
We're like, just don't punch the face.
Yeah.
Hit me in the ear!
Well, Jesus, I'm sorry.
Ow! Oh, that was perfect.
Oh! Ah!
Hit me again.
No, you hit me.
It's one way to spend your night, I
Friday
guess.
We should do this again sometime.
Yep.
I don't think this house is up to code.
Good?
Yeah, thanks.
Ew.
Turning on one light meant another
I
light
think
in
I
the
would
house
go
went
find me a
out.
hotel.
Yeah. Thanks for the offer, but
Can I be next?
what is going on?
Look, his shirt says Hustler. Nice shirt, Brad.
It's an article written by an organ in the first person. I am Jack's medulla oblongata. I am Jack's colon.
Yeah. I get cancer. I kill Jack.
I don't know about that one.
After fighting, everything else in your life got the volume turned down.
If you fight anyone, who would you fight?
Fight my boss, probably.
Really?
I mean, I feel they bro out a little too much. Like, they could at least have private time, you know?
It was on the tip of everyone's tongue. Tyler and I just gave it a name.
Gentlemen, welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
Where did all these men come from?
They picked him up over the time at that bar, because they're below the bar. Just bar.
If this is your first night at Fight Club, you have to fight.
I feel like there need to be a rule of, like, when you stop the fight. Or Fight
Right.
Club's gonna be, stopped by the police very fast.
Yeah.
You weren't alive anywhere like you were there.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, eventually someone would die.
I felt sorry for guys packed into gyms.
Self-improvement is masturbation, not self-destruction.
I don't know if Brad Pitt at this era of his life can talk about bodies in that way.
'Cause, yeah, I mean, this was pretty much like that, so.
Yeah, he was pretty much a walking Calvin Klein model himself, so.
Hello?
He's nunchucking.
Of course. Nice.
This could go on for hours.
So you're staying in tonight, then?
Do you want to wait and hear me describe that? See if my spirit can use a phone.
You need to go help her.
Yeah.
You need to go check on her?
Tyler's
mean-
door was closed. I'd been living here for 2 months and Tyler's door was never closed.
You'd think he would, out of decency.
You won't believe this dream I had last night.
Yeah, I can hardly believe anything about last night.
Oh. She's there.
Yeah.
So I guess he did go check on her.
This is my house. What are you doing in my house?
You can't remember?
So I come in last night. Phone's off the hook. Guess who's on the other end?
I already knew the story before he told it to me.
Have you ever heard a death rattle before? Or will it just be a death hairball. You're gonna have to keep me up all night.
He was obviously able to handle it.
You're not into her, are you?
No, God, not at all.
I am Jack's raging bile duct.
I'm like, have they not worked out the insurance problem yet?
Right. Like, why would you want to
Keep living there. It's terrible. Like, get your own place back.
What are we doing tonight?
Tonight, we make soap.
He doesn't strike me as a person who would make soap.
Make soap for him?
The salt balance has to be just right, so the best fat for making soap comes from humans.
What is this place?
A liposuction clinic.
Ew.
What is it?
A liposuction clinic. So it's
Oh,
like the
he can just get the
you
fat.
know?
Richest, creamiest fat in the world.
Oh, no. Oh, I think I just like throw up right there. Just be over.
On the scene.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, it's disgusting.
As the fat renders, the tallow should float to the surface. Like in Boy Scouts. If you were to add nitric acid, you got nitroglycerin. If you were then to add sodium nitrile, dash the sawdust, you got dynamite.
Tyler was full of useful information.
Why is he always talking about
blowing up stuff?
Yeah, like, why is that always on his mind?
This is a chemical burn. It'll hurt more than you've ever been burned. Look at your hand. The first soap was made from the ashes of heroes, like the first monkey shot into space.
Why? Why would you let this happen?
I tried not to think of the words serum or flesh.
Stop it! Our fathers were models for God. If our fathers bailed, what does that tell you about God?
No, I don't.
You consider the possibility that God does not like you, never wanted you.
It feels like you don't like you.
Or you can use vinegar to neutralize the burn.
Please let me have it, please.
First, you have to give up. Know that someday you're gonna die.
You don't know how this feels.
I'm like, I feel like now would have been a good time to get in a fight with this guy. I would have understood it. Oh, like why? Why did you let this happen? Would that not really sting?
I don't know what that was.
I
Maybe
just
he
assumed it
mentioned
was
a
like,
minute ago.
I just assumed it'd be like alcohol.
Tyler sold his soap to department stores at $20 a bar. We were selling rich women their own fat asses back to them.
Now I'm like, what's in my soap?
Hopefully not that.
I'm gonna need to check this.
Cornelius! It's me,
Nah,
Bob.
it's Bob.
Still remaining men together?
No, I got something so much better now. First rule is, I'm not supposed to talk about
Is
it.
he in Fight Club?
And the third rule is,
Bob. I'm a member. Look at my face,
Sweet.
Bob.
Is that Meatloaf? That's Meatloaf!
Oh, that's Meatloaf.
It took me so long to figure that one out.
So he was the guy from the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bob. I mean, that is Meatloaf, isn't it? Yeah, I think so.
It's gotta be.
Bob won. Yeah, Bob.
This was mine and Tyler's gift. Our gift to the world.
Is it a
What a gift.
An entire generation pumping gas, waiting tables, slaves with white collars, working jobs we hate so we can buy we don't need. All been raised on television to believe that one day we'd all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars, but we won't.
Is that Jared Leto?
Yeah, that right there.
We're very, very pissed off. The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about...
You do not talk about Fight Club.
I want everybody out of here right now.
Hey, you should join our club.
You hear me now?
Oh, I didn't quite catch that, Lou. Still not getting it. Ah, Lou. You really like this place.
going on in here?
I don't know. It's getting weird up in this fight club.
I want your work!
Unlike my vision.
Thanks, Lou. You too, big guy.
I feel like a guy like Lou would probably get them out of there if he really wanted.
Yeah.
You're the Department of Transportation. Someone informs you that this company installs front seat mounting brackets that never pass collision tests. What then?
Are you threatening me?
You're fired. I have a better solution. You keep me on the payroll as an outside consultant. My job will be never to tell people these things that I know.
Purity?
I am Jack's smirking revenge.
The guy's like, what do I even do here?
Oh my god. No! Please stop!
For some reason, I thought of my first fight with Tyler.
No!
Probably call the local psych ward.
Look, give me the paychecks like I asked, and you won't ever see me again.
Oh, thank God. Please don't hit me again.
We now had corporate sponsorship. This is how Tyler and I were able to have Fight Club every night of the week. He handed them out in sealed envelopes.
What are they doing now? They've all just become a menace to society.
They're becoming a problem, seriously.
Stop, what are you doing? Come on.
Hands behind your back.
God.
Give me your wallet. Raymond, you're going to die. What'd you study, Raymond?
Stuff.
Stuff? Where the midterms are? What did you want to be, Raymond K. Hessel?
Answering, Raymond. Jesus.
Veterinarian. Too much school.
You'd rather die here on your knees in the back of a convenience store? I'm keeping your license. Gotta check in on you. If you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, you will be dead.
It's motivation to go back to school. Wow.
Tomorrow will be the most beautiful day of Raymond K. Hassel's life. His breakfast will taste better than any meal you and I have ever tasted. Come on.
He had a plan, and it started to make sense in a Tyler sort of way.
So they're blowing stuff up now?
Like, that's what I'm saying. They're just menaces.
Here you go. All right. The applicant then waits for 3 days without food, shelter, or encouragement. He may then enter and begin his training.
Training for what?
Like, my gosh.
Bad news, friend. It's not gonna happen. Go away. Go.
Don't you look at me. Do you think you're ever getting in this house? You're never getting in this house. Never.
I wouldn't really want to be in that house. Ever.
All right. You're too old, fat man.
Don't be mean to Bob.
Yeah.
You are too old, fatty. You're too blonde.
You are not special. You are not a beautiful or unique snowflake.
Tyler built himself an army. Why was Tyler Durden building an army? To what purpose?
Yeah, to what purpose?
Tyler we trusted.
I don't know if that's a great place to have your trust.
4-alarm fire that broke out about an hour ago. Live from the Parker Morris building, Lauren Sanchez.
That's his thoughts.
Why is this funny?
Because they did it.
Oh, is that it?
I guarantee it.
Yeah, makes sense.
I told you they're menaces.
Project Hope will be a joint effort between the police and community leaders.
I mean, they've gone from Fight Club to just full-blown criminals.
Yeah, like
I feel that was a big jump.
They've gone to cult club at this point.
Yeah.
Of organized crime.
You're gonna call off your rigorous investigation. You're gonna publicly state that there is no underground group. Or these guys are gonna take your balls.
Okay.
And so just nightly there are the fights.
Yeah.
They all get together.
I mean, this is good for this group, Natalie. The other times they're, committing assaults, they're burning buildings.
So this is productive.
Yeah, let's just let them fight.
I wanted to open the dump.
Well, no, I'm saying if you keep punching someone in the head, they're going to die.
Oh, yeah.
Like, someone stop him.
I was thinking the quote he was saying or whatever.
Where'd you go, psycho boy?
I felt like destroying something beautiful.
Like, I don't think your face comes back from that.
Something on your mind, dear?
No. All right, yeah. Why wasn't I told about Project Mayhem? You and I started Fight Club together. Do you remember that? It's as much mine as it is yours, you know.
This does not belong to us. We are not special.
Hey, Tyler! I want to know certain things first.
First rule of Project Mayhem. Forget about what you think you know about life, about friendship, and especially about you and me. Guys, what do you wish you'd done before you died?
Paint a self-portrait.
Build a house. If you died right now, how would you feel about your life?
I don't know. I wouldn't feel anything good about my life. It's
Why do you think I blew up your condo?
What?
Stop trying to control everything and just let go.
Oh.
Good gosh. All very unnecessary. I feel this should be that moment where he evaluates what he's doing with his life.
Yeah.
We just had a near-life experience.
Yes, thanks to you.
And then
Tyler?
Tyler was gone.
It's for the best.
It's under control, sir.
Where's Tyler?
First rule of Project Mayhem is you do not ask.
Right, the...
Oh, and he had like that thing on his hand too.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
He's such a disaster. He makes her seem like she's got it together.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Tyler isn't here.
Gunshot wounds coming through! Clear some fucking ground!
It's just strange he stayed in that house.
I know.
It's a strange world.
Operation Latte Thunder, go.
We had it all worked out, sir.
But why?
No one knows.
Oh, but why?
They shot Bob. They shot him in the head.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back,
You're running around in ski masks trying to blow things up? What did you think was gonna happen?
Not Bob.
We gotta get rid of the evidence. We gotta get rid of this body.
Bury him.
This is a person. He's a friend of mine, and you're not gonna bury him
In Project Mayhem, we have no names.
No, you listen to me.
Yeah, I'm like, snap out of it.
In death, a member of Project Mayhem has a name.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Man, these people are brainwashed.
Robert Paulson.
This is like the definition of sheep.
His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
We get it.
What
One
is
more
going
time.
on?
One more time.
I went to all the cities on Tyler's used ticket stubs, bar hopping.
I'm looking for Tyler Durden. It's very important that I talk to him.
I wish I could help you.
Tyler had been busy, setting up franchises all over the country. Was I asleep? Had I slept?
My gosh, there's fight clubs everywhere.
Nobody knows what he looks like. He has facial reconstructive surgery every 3 years.
Everywhere I went, I felt I'd already been there.
His name is Robert Paulson. Isn't
Why are they saying it?
Welcome back, sir. You were in here last Thursday.
Thursday?
Looks like he's been in Fight Club.
Who do you think I am?
You're Mr. Durden.
Please return your seat backs to their full, upright, and locked position.
The plot thickens.
Yeah.
Marla, it's me. Have we ever done it?
This is a trick.
No, Did we do it or not?
Me, then snub me. You love me, you hate me. Is that a pretty accurate description of our relationship, Tyler?
We have just lost cabin pressure.
I'm coming over.
No, wait, Marla, I'm not there.
You broke your promise.
Why do people think that I'm you?
I remember the shaved head era of Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Why would anyone possibly confuse you with me?
I don't know.
You got it.
No.
Say it.
Because we're the same person.
Boom.
We are all singing, all dancing.
That was the one thing I remembered from this movie.
We're looking for a way to change your life.
Ah.
I'm smart, capable, and most importantly, I'm free in all the ways that you are not.
Tyler's not here. Tyler went away. Tyler's gone.
What?
She's like, who?
Actually, you're still wrestling with it, so sometimes you're still you. You imagine yourself watching me.
If this is your first night at Fight Club, you have to fight. You're not your job for how much fun I'm having to make.
So like his alter ego or like what he wants to be?
Yeah, like...
I'm not listening to this. You are insane.
No, you're insane.
It's called a changeover. The movie goes on, and nobody in the audience has any idea. Have I been sleeping later? Have I been Tyler?
Where is this house too?
Yes, like I have so many questions still.
Yeah, with enough soap, one could blow up just about anything.
I think something really terrible is about to happen at your building. You have got...
It's under control, sir. Don't worry about us, sir. We're solid.
Marla! Marla! Hey! Marla! Wait!
Even when she's not in a Tim Burton movie, she looks like she's in a Tim Burton movie.
It's her thing.
No, listen, I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
You have every right to be.
I'll just have a coffee, thanks.
Sir, anything you order is free of charge, sir.
I'll have the clam chowder, the fried chicken with a baked potato with everything, and a chocolate chiffon pie.
Clean food, please.
I advise against the lady eating the clam chowder.
No clam chowder, thank you.
Oh, they're still ruining the food.
Ooh.
You got about 30 seconds.
Like, has the whole world, has the whole
goodness.
city joined this club?
I'm trying to tell you that I'm sorry. Because what I've come to realize is that I really like you, Marla. I care about you, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you because of me. Get out of any major city and just go camping or something.
You're an insane person.
No.
Deep-seated problems for which you should seek professional help.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone's sorry.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to protect
Let go
you.
of me! I don't ever want to see you again!
That's fine. If that's what it takes, take this money and get on this bus. And I promise you, I will never bother you again if that's what you want. Shut up!
Why are you doing this?
Because they think you're some kind of a threat. I can't explain it right now. Just trust me.
You're the worst thing that ever happened to me.
I need you to arrest me. I am the leader of a terrorist organization. This is a tightly regimented organization.
Why these buildings? Why credit card company?
You erase the debt record, then we all go back to zero.
Really admire what you're doing.
You said if anyone ever interferes with Project Mayhem, even you, we gotta get his balls.
Really a powerful gesture, Mr. Durden.
I did not see this coming.
Somebody timing this?
No!
Keep your mouth shut.
Let's go over to that house on Paper Street.
Be right there.
I think I would scream for him.
Yeah.
Where's the rubber band?
Get away from me! Back up! Face down on the floor, both of you, right now!
Everyone's always running out in front of cars in this movie.
Yeah.
Running around your underpants? Man, you look like a crazy person.
I know what's going on here.
Oh, he's back.
Now what are you doing?
I'm stopping this. Since when is Project Mayhem about murder?
The buildings are empty. We're not killing anyone, man. We're setting them free.
Bob is dead.
You want to make an omelet, you gotta break some eggs. Oh, heavens, no, not the green one. Pull anyone but the green one.
Well, there you go.
Wow!
Yeah.
You are now firing a gun at your imaginary friend near 400 gallons of nitroglycerin! Tyler!
Stop firing by that truck. Like, honestly, the beating he takes from himself is... the way he throws himself around is impressive.
It's
I don't even know how
it's
one
almost like Liar Liar, like Jim Carrey, the bathroom scene, but way more intense. That's creepy just to think if anybody would really make themselves go to those lengths.
It's wild.
In a delusion, yeah.
3 minutes. This is it.
So he has the gun in his mouth.
I think this is about where we came in.
It's getting exciting now. Think of everything we've accomplished, man. Out these windows, we will view the collapse of financial history.
Is she here?
Tying up loose ends.
Why can't I get rid of you?
You need me.
No, I don't. I really don't anymore.
You created me.
No, you really don't.
You're a lot better off without it.
Please call this off.
Have I ever let us down? How far have you come because of me? I will bring us through this. As always.
I'm grateful to you for everything that you've done for me. But this is too much.
It's already done, so shut up. 60 seconds. You'll see all right.
I can figure out this ain't real. Because you did your hand. Because it's in my hand.
Mm-hmm. It
There
is.
you go.
There you go. Let's
There
piece
you
it
go.
together.
Why you want to put a gun to your head?
Our head. My eyes are open.
Is that how this movie ends?
What's that smell?
Oh my God. Are you all right, sir?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
You look really awful. You need medical assistance.
Well, I thought it was in his mouth.
That light check!
Let her go.
Christ almighty!
Leave her with me. Get your stuff. I'll meet you downstairs.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh my God, your face.
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
I would ask.
You're shot.
Yes, I'm shot.
Who did this?
I did, actually. Find some gauze.
So he must just like grazed? But
Yeah.
they definitely didn't make it look that way.
Right. Looked like it went like through his
Yeah.
mouth to the back of his head.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I feel like there was a little deception used in that camera work on that. Because, like, he's totally fine.
You met me at a very strange time in my life.
I would say. I would hope.
Hope it's one of the stranger times.
We hope you get medical and mental help.
that you desperately need.
Well, that was Fight Club.
It was.
Natalie, since do you want to go first since this is your first time, or?
Well, just first impression. I mean, it was an interesting movie, a lot of fighting, but but it was interesting.
Well, anything else?
I'm gonna let you take it, and then maybe I'll pick it up.
Okay,
again.
because I really didn't remember anything from this movie except the fact that Brad Pitt was in his mind. So it was interesting seeing it, knowing that, because then a lot of things made more sense on a second watch. Again, that was all I remembered.
Yeah.
Pretty
right,
much
I
for
guess
me, this felt new again, besides knowing that aspect of it. Okay, so here's my thing. As a movie, like I see like David Fincher, like there was a lot of creativity, like the cinematography, all that stuff is great. As a story, like I was not feeling it.
Like it,
Like
it's hard for like you can appreciate
yes, like the artisticness of
really,
it.
because it's definitely there, but
But
it
like,
just,
what was the point?
it just not really resonate with me personally.
Yeah, like
Probably as a female, and
yeah, I this is definitely a guy's movie. But this is we
Yeah.
often appreciate guys' movies.
true.
But,
And now we're gonna have like people in the comments. That's my girlfriend's favorite movie.
but it's,
Like, is it though?
But it's more a guy's movie.
Yeah,
It definitely
I'm kidding,
is.
you guys.
But I think my thing, like I understand he was living an unhappy life, consumed with a capitalistic society where he's a consumer and we get all the stuff we don't
and he,
get.
and he doesn't have purpose.
He doesn't
or
have purpose and meaning. I get all that, but at the end of the day, what really was the point?
And what was accomplished?
Because I feel like nothing was accomplished. Like I mean, I'm hoping at the very end there we don't get to see that he's like now wants to like find actual meaning for his life,
right? And that he's just not going to go back to that crusty house.
Yeah, and like
and live there forever,
and like be the leader of a bunch of sad men that also need to find purpose in their life. Like it just I'm struggling to wrap around why
what was the end game?
What was the end game? Like
Right.
I get the journey we went on, but I feel like there should
it was an interesting one.
It kept my interest. It's just like, but what was the end? I feel like I deserved a payoff at the end, and I don't feel I necessarily. I mean, I guess he got Tyler out of his head, technically.
Yeah,
so I guess
but-
that's the payoff, maybe. But
kind of like, so we're ending maybe starting at square one.
Yeah,
because
that yeah, I guess.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this one, guys. But
Didn't know this was a horror movie.
but okay, so let me give my rating. Okay, so my rating, so I'm because we do a rating based on 5 Hoots level of enjoyment. If I'm rating this critically, like yeah, I can see this, I can give this like 4 out of 5 Hoots,
Right.
but for my level of enjoyment, it kept my interest, but like again, I don't see like the net good that this did for society. So it's kind of like, or like, what was the point? So
And he
it's
even-
kind of,
let me say this too. He even asked the question about 30 seconds after you did, us watching it. You're wondering what is the greater good?
yeah.
And I thought
Like, what was the greater good?
I did think that was going to get answered more so than I feel it was.
Yeah, I feel like they left a lot on the table. Like, if you're going to do a movie like that, like it needs to end in a better place, not like start depressing and end slightly optimistic, I
Okay,
guess.
this is what I'll say about this movie, but I mean this weirdly as a compliment. It's like a bad dream.
It is like a bad dream.
But like I'm saying it's realistic in that way. It's
And
like
that-
the feel of it and stuff. So they accomplished something there to sort of capture a feeling.
And
or-
that's
or
where I
just-
say,
yeah.
if I'm critically judging this, it's like a 4 because, again, just like with 7, David Fincher really established kind of this eerie, what's going on feel throughout the movie to a degree. So like but like my enjoyment level of it would be like a 3 out of 5. Like, do I ever foresee myself watching this again? No.
Right.
No, I feel that'll be it for me.
It's a wrap.
It is a wrap. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. It's just kind of like, it's one of those movies you watch and you're just like, okay, that's just kind of, again, I can appreciate the creativity behind it.
Absolutely.
But it's just like, as far as the story, and again, I guess the main point is he does get Tyler out of his head at the end, which I guess is good.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll go on to not be a menace to society.
Right. And hopefully with all those explosions.
I mean, if this is real, he's probably actually going to prison for like the rest of his life.
True.
It's just, I don't know, guys.
Was this more of a symbolic journey all the way through? I just, film nerd, just get up in the comment section and just
respectfully
and just let us know your theories on this movie, because it is pretty wild.
Yes, it is. It is wild. It's one that I'll probably have to think about. So you're getting more of my reactionary thoughts. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. Natalie, what would you rate this on a level of enjoyment?
Of enjoyment, I'm gonna give it 3.5 hoots.
Okay. Yeah, I was a 3. She was 3.5. Again, critically, we would give it higher, like as far as the movie.
Like, because I do appreciate things about
It's just our personal level of enjoyment as two women watching Fight Club.
Yeah.
So
well, and we get that. Like we're probably
we're not the target audience.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, we aren't. That target audience is a thing. But yeah, that's our thoughts on Fight Club. What are you guys' thoughts? Are you someone who loves this movie? Maybe you could fill in, you know, again, share your thoughts below.
I want to know. I'm gonna read them.
But yeah, let us know. You know, did you see it in theaters? What did you think of the big twist when you saw this for the first time? Because there is that big twist.
Yeah.
You know,
but then it like it makes
made
so much
sense.
sense.
It made
It makes so
sense.
much sense. And because he's basically having a mental breakdown situation. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so share. Yeah, let us know what you thought of this movie. Share your thoughts below, and if you have not yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light. All right, bye guys.